Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to talk briefly about why I think it's important that we learn really to kind of be a lot more accepting of each other's differences. Because I find that often, when conflict arises, we usually focus on, the differences when we actually do have more in common than we are different. And I think those differences, for some reason now, we tend to kind of put them at the forefront of things. So the differences can be tribal, it can be age, it can be gender. And those are the things at the moment that do seem to be causing the most conflict. And ultimately, we all need each other and we need those differences because one, it would be pretty boring if we were all the same. And two, you can learn so much from each other just by way of being different. So I think, a lot of some of the gender wars that are going on right now, especially in America, I would say more so in America than here in the UK, I think it's kind of pointless. I mean, I guess the conversations are conversations that need to be had, because if there is a difficulty, then it's a good thing to talk about it. But ultimately, I think we really do need to build together. And, an example of that is the recent interview with Kevin Samuels and Tasha Kay. Now, Kevin Samuels has been getting a lot of stick recently. A lot of people, find him quite offensive, and they feel that he's a bit oppressive, and they don't like his way of speaking about women, black women in particular. But one of the things I would say and point out also is that most of Kevin's followers, and what really makes his show, is the women that are calling in. I don't think the show would be what it is if it wasn't for them calling. So for some reason, they do value his opinion, and they want to know what he thinks. So, we do have to kind of recognize that. But ironically, when he had the interview with Tasha Kay, he came across as a really decent person, very personable, was very open and transparent. And what I saw, I mean, he was speaking to a woman, right? So what I saw was somebody that did have respect for women, and I saw a mutual respect between them. Two different people, but able to look beyond those differences and really appreciate each other, and, two people that are doing great things in their chosen field. And I think that it's the constant criticism that we tend to offer out without, necessarily any solution that causes the most problems. And at the end of the day, we only have each other. So I think that, we really need to try and look at each other with a lot more kindness, and just try to work towards building that unity that we so need. So let me know what you think. I mean, it begins with us first and foremost. We have to get right within ourselves, and then it's with our relationships and working on those and making them the best that they can be. And then obviously that spills out to friends, family, communities, and the larger community in general. So there is a lot of work to be done, and we can do it. I know we can do it. We've done so much already. So I would just like to kind of offer that as a way of encouragement for people that feel that they don't have anybody to speak to, or they feel like they're being criticized all the time. It's about finding that, even if it's one person that you can speak to, and just working on yourself really, and don't take too much notice of personal criticisms that are coming from nowhere, or that you feel are unfounded, because ultimately you are yourself, and you do have to live with you, and everywhere you go, there you are. So it's just mutual respect, right? Let's just try and find common ground, forget some of those differences, whether tribal, age, religious, or whatever, because ultimately they don't really mean much. And we are really one. We are one person. So let's find a way to kind of build that unity back. Okay, peace.